Hi everyone, welcome to the sixth live stream. Here we are today with Nick, Aaliyah, and myself. If you haven't met us yet, I am Caleb, the CEO. Nick is our CTO, and Aaliyah is our new CMO. Yeah, he's just been on board for about 3 weeks, right, Aaliyah?
That is correct. Three very exciting and amazing weeks.
Mm-hmm. So we had to say goodbye to Eddie. As you guys might have been aware, he has left the project. He just wasn't meeting our expectations, and maybe it wasn't the best fit. So we're happy to have Aaliyah fulfill that role. And yeah, Aaliyah is really great at digital marketing, and he's worked with some amazing companies throughout the world remotely. Do you have anything to add to that, Aaliyah?
Yes. Like my prior experience was very well expanded on a bunch of business to business companies, but now I feel that I am up to challenge and actually advertising and pushing the market cap for the crypto coin and for actually the actual Anji ecosystem. So I'm really happy and excited to be on board, and some great things are cooking in for the Anji ecosystem. So just stay tuned and keep an eye out for those banners and ads.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Cool, cool. And yeah, so we've had an exciting week already. On Monday, we released Anji Swap to the world, and we're super excited to finally get that out there. And this is going to be the foundation that's required for us to grow upon and bring on new projects onto our system and add features and make crypto more human, which is our number one goal, really. And making the accessibility to that ecosystem and create opportunities for investors to really find projects that they believe in and have the ability to also vote with their money. So the Anji Swap is our next step, is our step that we've done towards that. That's all comes down to the amazing work of our CTO Nick and our lead developer and all the dev team. They've been working on the front end, the back end, looking at systems to make sure it's all running smoothly. It's not really my world per se, all the infrastructure, but yeah, I can trust these guys to really make sure that we have the infrastructure there and make sure that we can scale this thing as big as we can and as we want. And yeah, do you have anything to add to that, Nick?
Um, Not per se, more about future development. But yeah, no, the work that Nathan's done in particular has been great, and the rest of the team. And yeah, we're just keen to make it grow and continue that work and add more and more features as we go along.
And my main role now really is actually networking with other projects, which I've been doing, and we have an exciting announcement later on to share with you guys. And this is yeah, so this is my role now, is I'm looking for really great projects, and we're kind of just trying to curate and really provide the best, safest, no danger, secure investment opportunities for our community. And yeah, so that's a big goal for me. And if I want to reach out to any other projects, if they want to join AnjiSwap, then they can reach out to me. And yeah, I'm pretty friendly, and we have some great options for you guys. It's a great opportunity as well for you to get more exposure, and it's also a great opportunity for our community to find new investments, and we can create staking opportunities there, and yeah, we're in a way trying to bring DEX type features, but not per se on the DEX, but on the Binance Smart Chain. We find that a very interesting route to go, rather than having other tokens get locked into a DEX. And this is what we're doing right now, and this will work great for us in the long term as well. But yeah, our goal is to create a DEX, but if we have this foundation here, we can also create bridging opportunities, which we can go into detail at another time. There's a lot of potential, so yeah, we're going to cover all fronts in that regard. So yeah, I can kind of give you kind of a outline of where we want to head in the short to mid-term future for AnjiSwap. We are looking at creating an Apple, an iOS, and an Android app. And with that, we want the possibility of people being able to just meet someone on the street and just say like, man, have you checked out this token? It's great. It's on Anji Swap, and the other person just has to ask, oh yeah, I'm for it. So how do I get started? And all that. All you have to do is share the app or share one link, and they should easily be able to get started. That means creating a wallet, turning fiat into BNB or a swapping pair, and then getting started within 10 minutes. That's our goal, really, right there, to make it all very, very accessible. I'm just gonna take a drink now. So we have a lot of use cases for our tokens and for the ecosystem. The whole ecosystem is powered by our tokens, SafePanda and Bamboo. If you're unaware, SafePanda is our kingpin, and it's the core of the whole ecosystem, and everything's been built around that. And then we have Bamboo, which is our nice and fast trading opportunity. It's our nice and fast kind of decision making kind of token, where you can per se, let's say when we bring on more tokens, you can choose, I want to stake here and here and here, and then play with that. And then also when we go into our e-commerce functions, we also have some marketplace solutions in that regard, and P2P trading, which we can go into detail. That's also on our development roadmap. So that's all built for Bamboo. So it's an exciting future that we have here in that regard. But let's move into the exciting news that we want to talk about tonight and kind of unpack a little bit. We have our very first token coming on to the Anji Swap, and I'm very proud to announce that our first token joining us in partnership with the Anji Ecosystem will be World of Waves. Wow, they're a great token and project, and we've really developed a really nice, strong relationship with them. So we're super proud to work with them together, developing this relationship into the future. They have some exciting stuff in their roadmap, and they are currently migrating from V1 PancakeSwap to V2 PancakeSwap, and so they'll be releasing a new token very soon on the 9th of July, and that token there will be available for on our Anji Swap soon after, and our community will be able to stake their Bamboo for this token here, which is awesome to bring to our investors, and we're super stoked that Bamboo holders have something now to stake for. So, and I can talk about WoW. They've already started developing and working towards this NFT marketplace, and this is the exciting part of our partnership there. They're creating a fully fleshed out charity-based NFT marketplace, and but also non-charity based tokens can exist there. But just in the transaction, with every transaction that's made, there's a charitable moment there, and funds are generated for charity there. So we're super excited, and we're fully behind their vision, and we will be partnering with them and be the first token on there. So we will be providing NFTs, which is in our roadmap, and we think it's a great solution because we wanted to do it ourselves, but why not do it through community and collaboration? So we're doing it with them, and they're creating all the foundation, everything, and we can participate with NFTs there. So that's super exciting for us. So right now we've been talking with them, sorting out all the fine details, and we can bring all those finer details to you as we get closer to the launch. I encourage you guys to go check out their website and see if you're interested in participating in the pre-sale. I'm not too sure of all the details in depth, but you can check it out quite easily on their website. And through them we've also been networking and building a community with other tokens. We already there's about 5 or 6 of us already talking to each other, encouraging each other, seeing where we can help each other, and I hope myself that we can also bring these other projects onto the platform as well. So we're super excited for that. So yeah, is there any responses in the chat or any questions about that already?
So just one guy, Dezillo, didn't quite get the name. So yeah, it's World of Waves, and we'll do a post later about it as well. So you'll be able to get their site and a bit more information on that there as well. That's currently the only question. If anyone else in the chat has some questions coming in, feel free to ping us in the Telegram as well.
And we also have some future plans where we're out, like their team and our team will be planting trees campaign, and we'll be matching and they'll be matching our donations, and then we'll also be matching donations with them, and we'll be it'll be like a little exchange. So they'll help us with planting trees, and their whole cause is around cleaning up beaches and making the oceans a better place for the fish and for the earth, and so we have a long sustainable ocean. So it's a really great relationship. We have ourselves, who is all about sustainability in terms of the planting trees, and then we have animal conservations with SafePanda and specifically adopting pandas, and then we also have these other guys. Wow, we're all about the ocean. So it's we're covering all fronts there. So we're really happy to make this connection with them, and create new and innovative ways for donations to be generated. Yeah, so we have been collecting questions leading up to this AMA. I'll just take a drink of water. Yeah, we've been taking questions through Typeform and also Instagram, and we've collected a couple here. So we're gonna go through them, and I encourage you guys to also send through any of your questions through YouTube, and we can get to them as well. So we have one question here, and it's what marketing is currently running? What marketing is currently running? I think it's a question for you, Leah.
Okay, I'm happy to answer that question. So basically, I'll just give a brief overview. What have we been doing up to this point? So basically, we were laying out the foundational works of a, structural marketing plan, and we don't want to rush things. This is not like a pump and dump stuff. So we want to take things cautiously and have a more tactical marketing approach in accomplishing our goals, which is raising the market cap. So to answer that question, we have set up very strong fundamentals to support that. One of them is focusing on crypto banners on crypto platforms. This campaign is still in an early stage, so we are currently gathering data to see and to optimize so we can scale further. As we speak, at this point, we are in the works of launching our cloaked pay-per-click marketing campaigns on social media. So this is something that we are taking a careful approach, since I'm also aware that you guys know that advertising crypto on social media, on all the big players, is something that gets you banned. So we want to take a cautious approach to that specific problem that we're having. So that is going to be something that's going to be launched today, tomorrow morning earliest. It all takes it depends on the approval, the review times and stuff like that. But we have all the images, all the copies, everything ready. So we just need to turn up the button and have it launched. So if any of you guys see the advert on social media, feel free to screenshot that and toss it over to the chat, and so we can all have a little sense of appreciation. To complement that, we are also looking to establish partnerships with a scale-up mission with a lot of different platforms and tokens and networks. So that is currently in the works, but the main primary focus is getting us out there via paid advertising. So that is going to be something that we're going to tackle as we go. So yes, and also to accompany that, we are going to create different events such as like shilling contests and like rewards and to address that. Stay tuned. We're going to have something amazing for you guys. Jumping into the chat in a day. So keep your eyes peeled. So yes, we're just overall focusing on showing showing our token, showing our actual getting that exposure, so we can have and push that market cap as we go. So hopefully that addresses your question.
I think it's also worth adding that yeah, influencer marketing. We have a network already sorted with yeah, specific network influencers through YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram and Twitter and whatnot. So that it's pretty easy to get influencer marketing going. But it does show that the conversion rates on influencer marketing in this current market is very, very low. And it's more of a struggle to break through and actually have a return on those investments into influencer marketing. So we're holding off a little bit on influencer marketing until we can really identify that now it's a good time to push it on those platforms. So yeah, when the time is right, we will definitely be pushing out and on the on TikTok, on YouTube, and Twitter
100%.
and all that good stuff. Cool. And then the next question here asks, when is bamboo being submitted to CMC and CG? So we are working towards that. We're trying to build our holders a little bit more before we can do that, and we're really hoping with our digital marketing coming through and all that good stuff that we're able to create enough holders to really solidify our approval for CMC and CG. I'm aiming to do that within next week. So that's my goal there. And then hopefully we get that on CMC and CG, and we all understand what happens when that happens. We seem to get a lot more exposure and we're more solidified in the space, and really acknowledge how great bamboo really is. Another question here is, how many time to pump SafePanda token? How much time, I imagine, to pump SafePanda token? Yeah, so that comes down to, I think, really bullish fundamentals, which we are really great at that. We've done a lot more than any other projects have done in our short lifespan, which is great. So we have the fundamentals there, and then we just need to get into the marketing going, which we're also doing that right now. We did have some unfortunate timing in terms of our launch and stuff. We started to see that drop there, so that can kind of hinder their fast growth. That's totally fine. We're a long-term project, and we will always be there ready for when the bull market is ready to continue. I really do personally believe that we're in the mid bull cycle correction, and once this clears up, then I think we'll definitely continue. And with that, we will have the bull by the horns and ride that up. Another question here. Oh, this is a long one. There are many people in Telegram who've reached out to do promotions and endorsements for SafePanda. How many of those are going to be carried out, or is it just empty promises? I've counted around 10 to 15 total people who have reached out and sent the Google form, but there has been no update to any of them so far. Thanks. That was from, I'm not sure, I'm sorry. But maybe, Aaliyah, do you want to cover that?
Okay. So we are closely paying attention to all the submissions. So of course, it is the goal to address all of them, but we don't want to be the guys saying, "Oh, thank you for submitting your request, your offer. We'll talk to you soon." We don't want to do that. We want to take every submission carefully into consideration. So we want to go over each of these individual submissions, and reassess, reevaluate them, and then get back to you with a response. So we were unable to do that up to this point, as we were focusing on our major marketing efforts. So which are the actual push on the paid side of advertising. So that is definitely something that is on our task list, to go through all the submissions and get you guys the reply that you deserve. Just the overall time and the effort that we were pushing was not onto that direction. But that is definitely something that we're going to sit down collectively as a core team, have a reevaluation, and then get back to you with definite answers. We don't want to just shut you down, and
Mm-hmm.
really appreciate all your responses. So thank you very much for that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Cool. Oh, okay. It looks like it's our time to finish up here soon. But we still have a couple more questions here. Any future use cases? Yeah, so there's a lot of use cases in our tokens. I encourage you to go look at our website. You can kind of see our roadmap there. Just to name off the top of our head, we've just released the Anji swap. We're heading towards our Anji Dex, which is our kind of end goal that we're working towards, and then building from there our next kind of development roadmap. And then on the way to the Dex, we also have some P2P kind of payment methods, which is super exciting for us and for Bamboo. And there's also a marketplace that we're talking about, which we can give details to a little bit later, but that's a little bit of a secret project right now. So yeah. And then when will merch be available? Merch will be available hopefully soon. We already have a couple with us right now, but we need to find the right supplier who can really make some amazing good stuff for us and provide that to our community. And we really want to create a cool buying opportunity for you guys to get this merch, and we want to make that in our tokens, so we have to find the right supplier for that and create the right relationship there. So yeah, we'll let you guys know when we get to that point. When can we expect other tokens on the exchange? So yep, we have our first one, Anji Swap, just announced today. We have WOW token, and yeah, it should be out around the 9th or shortly soon after that, which is when they're releasing their token there. When can we stake Bamboo? So that will come through shortly after launch, and then you can already start staking there. So there's a really great contract that we've worked in collaboration there, and it's an intermediary contract there, and for that to all get up and running, it'll take just after it's launched, maybe a day or two, a couple of days, and then that should be working, and then staking can occur. Cool. Do you have any questions in the chat, or maybe on Telegram perhaps?
At the moment, no. Other than Zillow shared the link. Yes, that is the correct token. He found WOW. Currently, I think that's all. I don't know if anyone else out there has some more questions for us before we log off. Doesn't look like it at the moment.
Okay, cool. Then we can wrap this up, yeah? So it's been great talking with everyone today. We have an exciting future here on the Anji ecosystem and for our tokens, SafePanda and Bamboo. And we look forward to exploring that with you guys. So have a great evening, and yeah, I'll see you all soon.